deep love, let us think of God and Sri Gurudev. We will chant Om 3 times together. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. My beloved Gurudev, to all of you and the entire creation. Om. Amen. It is by the grace of God and Sri Gurudev, we all have assembled in the temple of compassion, the ashram of Gurudev in the state of Texas, USA. Commemorating the 50th years of Sri Gurudev's coming to West, and also the 8th anniversary program of this ashram. This program will continue from today till Saturday. And on 25th is the foundation day. On this occasion, a theme is decided to be discussed, is on the Guru Gita. Most of us are well acquainted with the Bhagavat Gita, which is popularly known as the Gita. If one tells the Gita, it means the Bhagavat Gita. Apart from Srimad Bhagavat Gita, there are quite a good number of the Gitas. Exact number I don't remember. It will be more than 30 at least. We follow the path of Kriya Yoga and we have a lineage. Since when this lineage started, Sri Gurudev told, it started with the creation. God brought the supreme mystery of Kriya Yoga with his creation. This is the word of the Gurus. When the creation started, Kriya Yoga also started. In modern world, this age-old tradition of Kriya Yoga was revived by Sri Babaji Maharaj. And from that time till now, we are following an unbroken tradition of Kriya Yoga masters and practicing the technique of Kriya Yoga. Life as we have as human beings, life begins from God and it will end with God. It's a complete cycle. So long as we are not completely God conscious, with inner purity, love, kindness, compassion, so long as we are not free from our anger, ego, jealousy, fault-finding, judgmental attitude, we cannot really turn our mind towards God so much. Yes, we go to the temple, church, we come to meditate and pray, we participate in satsang, but that is not enough. That is why we have to grow up. Just like we, in our ordinary life, suppose I speak this language I have learned. Each of us, we have a mother tongue, we learned from our birth. First we heard the parents, family members speaking very simple word, papa, tata, and we imitated it. And thereafter, we went to school, we learned different languages. We learned many things. Sri Gurudev used to tell, there are two types of gurus, good gurus and bad gurus. You will ask, who is a bad guru? Who taught you bad habit? Can you tell that you learned any bad habit by yourself? The answer is no. We got it either through some individual or through other sources. So, bad guru teaches some bad habit. Life is a process of learning. And we have to learn every moment. If we look at our own education skill that we have achieved in this life, we might be successful in worldly life of business, job, profession, in any field. But that is not complete. Life is complete if our mind is pure and peaceful. Life is full of love, otherwise no. For example, we live in a democratic country, or in the world, many countries are democratic. In the democratic countries, there will be election. In the election, there should be positive discussion. Not speaking. It happens because the mind is that. Society is like this. Where there is spirituality, spirituality unites, politics divides. Ordinary human mind is political mind. But we have to transform into spiritual mind. And that is why in the Upanishadic mantras it is said, you have to be skilled with two branches of knowledge. The knowledge which we have got from this world It is called as Apara Vidya, worldly knowledge. We should learn spiritual thinking. How can I love all? So long as I can't love all, I'm not growing up. How my mind will be filled with positive thoughts, not negative thought will come and bug me. So there is need for, two types of guru. I learned economics, studied economics, my economics guru. I learned English, my English guru, those who taught us, and also those who helped me to grow up spiritually, learning the real art of living, art of life, my spiritual guru. In our guru tradition, when you look at Sri Babaji Maharaj and his disciple, Sri Lahidi Mahasaya, Babaji Maharaj's teachings, I don't know so much. You will find in a small book dedicated to him, few sentences. That's all. If one follows those few sentences faithfully, that is enough. Those few sentences, but very strictly, that is enough for life. Do you know, it is said by Thakur Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, to teach yourself one word, one sentence is enough. To teach yourself for your own transformation, one word is enough. One sentence is enough. But to teach others or to talk to others, we need many words, many books, many scriptures. So there is no end of books. But how many are really learning? Sri Lahidi Mahasaya, when he was teaching Kriya, he was a household person. He was not a monk wandering. He stayed at his home with his family, with his job, and all the, in family, lots of ups and downs and problems and difficulties. Along with that, he reached that exalted state of realization, and he taught Kriya Yoga simultaneously to keep people's mind more engaged on positive thinking. He also taught scriptures. But his way of teaching the scriptures were completely different. It was a unique tradition he started. He said, scripture is within. Your life is a scripture. Jivana Veda, Jivana Vidya. Your life is scriptures you should study. Don't look at others, look at yourself, your own mind, own emotion, own likes and dislikes, own unhappiness. Why? Why these negative things are coming to me? If they are not within me, they will not come out. Be very clear. You don't point your fingers towards others. They are stored within me, it is coming out. Why it is coming out? First storehouse is there. Because of somebody, it get more, catalyzed. So it is coming up. So if I will not have anger, even in the most difficult situation, I will not be angry. Surely I have anger. I have ego, I have jealousy. I have to deal with that. When Sri Lahidi Mahasaya was sitting with people, he was talking. And it is a blessing. During those days, there was no recording, nothing. So what his disciples, like Pandita Panchanana Bhattacharya, they were taking note. And later on, they were printing in small booklets. By grace of Sri Lahiri Mahasaya and his disciples, we have quite a few classical texts along with some modern texts, classical texts in Sanskrit, modern texts like the teachings from Guru Granth Sahib of the Sikh, Japji Sahib, teachings of Santa Kabir. So these were modern teachings. About 500 years ago, he spoke, but his teachings were very cryptic. He must be explaining a little bit, but not too much, because we should think, we should reflect upon. It is not just go on elaboration. I will think deeper and deeper and deeper. We have all these books originally in Bengali. Later on, people have translated. Few different people. And his Bengali is quite very difficult. Out of few Gitas on which he commented upon, one is Srimad Bhagavat Gita, one is Sri Guru Gita, one is Sri Ashtavakra Gita, one is Sri Abadhuta Gita. So like these few Gita books, he commented upon, he explained. I'm very happy that here they have, it is decided to speak on the Guru Gita. I'm talking of myself at present condition. When I think of the word Guru, it fills my heart with complete humility and complete, to me, I lived with a person. Yes, he's a human being. Human being will go to toilet. Human being will take food like we. Human being will fall sick. Human being will pass wind. This is the human being. But I lived with a human being with human qualities, but a unique, unusual human being. And looking at him, I could think how Yoganandji, how Satyanandji, how Sri Sanyal Mahasaya, how Sri Yukteswarji, how Sri Lahiri Mahasaya, how, if I go back, it is not just our 7 gurus, even beyond, up to God. Remember, real Guru is God. Be very clear. Real Guru is God. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Acharya Mam Vijaniyat. Know me as your teacher. I am the teacher. Teacher with T uppercase. God is Guru. God has manifested as everything. Everyone is Guru. A tree can be Guru. An insect can be Guru. A snake can be Guru. A butterfly can be Guru. Who cannot teach me? If our mind is receptive, mind is peaceful, mind is positive, a prostitute, she can be Guru. An alcoholic person, he can be Guru. A crazy person, he can be Guru. How? Do you know? Just like moon, everyone has something good, something bad. As is your mind, you look at the world. As is your look, so is your own creation. Creation is divine. Creation is divine. Creation is God. as your outlook, you think, she is this, he is this. Oh, world is beautiful. We, the human beings, although we are made in the image of God, although we are children of God, we behave like Satans, devils. Problem is here. So, when I think of my Gurudev, by God's grace, by Guru's grace, I saw him little. I can tell, I understand him. And my heart is filled, my mind is obliged. I don't think anything is beyond my Guru. My Guru is everything to me. It is not just word to keep my mind tuned with my Guru and his teaching, and trying again and again to follow the teaching. It is not just I'm initiated, I'm meditating few hours, then Sri Gurudev told people meditate, but where is the change? If there is no change, change means not that I am seeing light. Some people have nice experience. Then anger, ego, jealousy, frustration, unhappiness, how much it is decreasing? You have to work. It is the beauty of India's spiritual tradition. It is the Guru-disciple relationship, disciple-Guru relationship. It is not just, I'm telling, India's spiritual tradition, it is human tradition. If you read 4 Gospels of the Holy Bible, there is discussion, there is question, there is answer, some teachings. But mostly if you find from the Upanishadic era and later on, it is question and answer. The Guru Gita, the text which is for our discussion, is a dialogue between two. Dialogue between who? A married couple. Who are the married couple? It is Lord Shiva and his beloved, his wife, consort, companion, Mother Parvati. What is happening in human life? We always elevate into Godhood. We do not bring them into humanhood. God is absolute. To conceive, perceive, and to realize God, this mind is not possible. What happens? God appears to us in the form of the Guru to tell us this is this. Let us think of here Lord Shiva and Parvati, a married couple. Their marriage is not just in one life, life after life. Another beauty of Indian spirituality, let me tell you a few things of Indian spirituality, then we'll go into the topic. One God, omnipresence, creation and creator being one, immortality of the soul, birth and rebirth till attainment of perfection, Guru-disciple relationship. These are few special characteristics of Indian spirituality. God is one and God is omnipresent. The question will come, why Shiva? Why Brahma? Why Vishnu? These are different aspects of God. Electricity is one, light, air, heat, coolness, and so on. Different function of with the power of electricity, but electricity is one. Soul is one, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and so on. Soul is one. God is one. God as absolute is one. Omnipresence of God. You cannot separate God from creation from the creator, because creator has become the creation. This is another. That means I cannot hate you. I cannot point finger towards you, because it is not you, it is me and you, we all are one. Gurudev was sitting with Nanga Baba, the naked monk in Puri, and Gurudev asked about creation. He told, Beta, my child, creation has not yet started, it is all dream. Then he said, in one plant, aubergine, brinjal, there is one eggplant hanging. Inside the eggplant, countless seeds, each seed dreaming to be a plant and to have vegetables. We all are dreaming. You have beautiful dream, I have nightmare. All dream. God is one, and creation is not separate from God. In everywhere there is God's presence. Why can't I perceive it? Because my eyes are dirty. I have cataract. My vision is not clear. A person suffering from jaundice, hepatitis, sees everything is looking yellowish, pale. It is not everything is pale or yellowish. It is because of your eye and the sickness. Everybody is sick. You will tell, who is then healthy? Guru is healthy. We have to treat our own sickness. Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati. So Shiva did not incarnate. Parvati incarnated, reincarnated, reincarnated, but Shiva is there. Don't get confused. Come back to the body. Soul never incarnates or reincarnates. Body, mind, ego pass through one birth, another birth, but soul is soul. Come back to its ordinary understanding. Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, and they live in Kailasa. Where is Kailasa? Kailasa is a mount. At present they call Kailasa is in Tibet, occupied by China. So if you think of, when you speak of Kailasa in the scriptures, and it was not under occupation of China or Tibet or the Hindus, it was for humanity, the entire creation for Kailasa Sikhare Ramme Bhakti Sadhana Nayakam Pranamya Parvati Bhaktya Sankaram Paripruchati. Mother Parvati is coming to his own beloved in the mount of Kailasa. You just imagine, and bowing down to him. Here it is said, Bhakti Sadhana Nayakam. Bhaktya Sankaram Paripruchati. In the mount of Kailasa, Mother Parvati is coming to her husband. Her husband is a leader, is a perfect being, or perfection of pure devotion. Be very clear. Lord Shiva is a yogi, Lord Shiva is a jnani, Lord Shiva is a bhakta. Again, Lord Shiva is a yogi, meditates a lot. Lord Shiva is a jnani, perfection in wisdom. Lord Shiva is a bhakta, really a devotee. Bhakti nayakas, bhakti sadhana nayakam, Shankaram. Shiva, Lord Shiva has quite a few names. It is another beauty of India's spiritual tradition. God is one. God has thousands of names. Divine Mother is one. She has thousands of names. Here, the name Shankara, Shiva, Shankara, these names are beautiful. If one just reflects upon the name also, will go deep into meditation. I was telling the other day, I was playing with the residents, the monks. I said, Makara. What is Makara? The simple meaning is crocodile. I said, Sukara. She said, Sukara. I said, Sukara. Sukara is boar, wild pig. Do you know? Kara means the hand. Kara means the hand. One meaning of Kara is hand. Sukara, to do good. Makara, Ma means Mangalamaya. Do auspicious things. Not crocodile only. Kara means here Sankara. Sham karoti iti Samkaraha. One who does always good. One who looks always good. One who listens to always good. One who speaks always good. One who thinks always good. One who works always good. One who life is always good. He is Lord Sankara. Parvati went to him and bowed down to him with devotion. And then asking, Paripruchati. In the Bhagavat Gita, the Lord said, people ask questions. People should ask questions. There is question and answer class. People ask. I recently watched a little video clip. Somebody sent, it is Puri Shankaracharya is talking. Somebody is asking question. It's very nice way. Standing with folded hands and asking the question. Then he's telling, sit down. Then he's answering. Then another question, the question about Allah Upanishad. That was the question and answer. Upanishad and Allah. There is a book. If you read this verse, if you compare with the Bhagavad Gita, when the Lord is telling, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshantite jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. How to ask? Without humility, without real inquisitiveness. I want to know. Because ultimately I want to know, experience truth. So I want to ask, what? So Mother Parbat is going, bowing to Lord Shiva, her husband, sitting down at her feet, and she's asking. What she's asking? Sri Parvati Uvacha. This is the background. Now the Mother Parvati is asking, Guhyatara Vidya, Guru Gita Vishesatah, Tatprasadat Srotavya, Tatsarvam Bruhime Prabhu. Oh my Lord. I have heard that there is a doctrine of Guru Gita, and you know it. And it is also said is very secret knowledge. Guhyatara, topmost secret, royal secret, extremely hidden. Guhyatara Vidya, Guru Gita Visheshatah, Tutprasadat Srutabhya, Tatsarvam Bruhime Prabhu. Through your grace, I want to listen. Can you tell me? Then she is telling, Namo Namo Devo Deva Paratpara Jagat Guru Sadashiva Mahadeva Guru Gitam Pradehime. Here is a prayer. I bow to you again and again. You are my husband, my beloved, my darling. But I know you are the Supreme Lord. Deva Paratpara. You are beyond and beyond everything. You are Jagat Guru. You are not just Guru. You are Guru's Guru. Guru of the universe. Sadashiva. Mahadeva. They are beautiful names. So if I go on telling about the names, it will take time. Please tell me. Tell me. Then she is telling why I want to know. I have heard that Guru is the source of, knowledge. And Guru can practically do this. Kena margena bho swamin dehi brahmamayo bhavet tatkrupam kurume brahman namami charanastava. Oh my Swami, my beloved, my husband, my Lord, which path one should follow, as a result of which Dehi means embodied being. The soul is embodied. The soul is remaining in the body. Dehi is the indwelling soul. How can this individual soul can attain the state of Brahman or become united or connected with the Brahman? Tat krupam kurume Brahman namami charanastava. Again I bow at your feet. I bow to you that out of compassion, out of grace, tell me, how can I reach that state? How can one achieve that state? These 3 verses are the questions. And the question is, please tell me. We all are sitting here. We all want to listen to the Guru Gita. Some selected verses. I don't know which selected verses. They have a list of verses, but I'm just telling. Just to think of Mother Parvati. What? She knows he's my husband. Is she demanding? How much of humility she has. Here, the wife is becoming the disciple and the husband is the Guru. And she is not treating herself that I am your beloved. I have every right on you. You should tell all these things to me. How can you keep hidden from me? I have, no. In these 3 verses, if you reflect upon the humility of a seeker, humility of a disciple, the attitude of a spiritual aspirant is clearly mentioned in these 3 verses, in the words of Mother Parvati. Again and again she is bowing. It is not just bowing. In Kriya Yoga, in meditation class, we bow to. This is not bow. Gurudev said, one bow. One bow is enough. One bow is enough if your attitude is perfect. Attitude is good. Bowing means to be humble. Humble means to be free from ego, arrogance, pride. How much ego, how much arrogance, how much pride, how much superiority complex, or sometimes people have inferiority complex. How much? And how long you will be creating trouble? You are suffering. You are creating misery to others. Is this life? Here it is said that a real disciple, he doesn't look at anything, anybody. For example, you have come here for a few days program. You will stay in the ashram or you stay nearby somewhere. When you are in ashram, what attitude you have? I told, when I was in Miami in ashram, I told some people are temporary residents, some people are long-time resident, but nobody is a permanent resident. So you are a temporary resident for a few days. When you are a resident, do you know, in people come to USA, so they call green card. So earlier it was written resident alien. Resident alien. What is alien? What is alien? So, what the difference? You can live here, you have all the opportunities, but not one. You can vote. Difference between the citizen and a resident has all. You can have job, you can buy property, you can do business, you can do whatever is good for the country, not bad for the country. But you can't vote. So that person is a resident. So we have people visit this country, they have different categories of visa. Visitor visa, business visa, work visa, dependent visa like the married spouse, like these different categories. We have come to this world with temporary passport, temporary residence permit. And how long you will stay? It is there, it is stamped, permitted until. Those who came to USA, nowadays, I don't know what they're writing. They used to write admitted until. So you can live before that, but don't stay up. So sometimes we go before our stipulated time. But you have to live at any time. How to live? You have come to ashram, how you live, whether you are temporarily visiting or living little longer. We have come to this earth, how we are living, considering this whole world is mine. I belong to everything, mine. Lord. Mother Parvati, as a sincere seeker, asking these questions. Now Lord Shiva is answering. This verse of the Guru Gita is directly from the Upanishad. Yasya deve para bhakti yatha deve tatha guru tasyaite kathita yartha prakasante mahatmabhi Sri Shankara Uvacha. Here it is not written Sri Shiva Uvacha. Sri Shankara Uvacha. So Lord Shankara, Lord Shiva is telling that first be very clear. As you love God, so you love the Guru. If you have that type of love, then everything will be revealed to you. Meaning, Parvati, you are my beloved. Now you came to me, living together, sometimes they are like this. But now you have come to me not as my wife, but as my disciple. Now, if you want to listen to Guru Gita, accept me as your Guru. And how to love the Guru? Don't differentiate between Guru and God. Be very clear. Before going further, people have developed an attitude, Guru is God. You understand me? To me, this is not the right attitude. Guru is not a human being. And human being is not a Guru. Guru is not a human being, and human being is not a Guru. Who is Guru? If you read the Bhagavat Gita, it's very interesting message. At the end of each chapter, you'll find Sri Krishna Arjuna Sambade, dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna. But in the Bhagavat Gita, there is Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna is asking, but there is no Krishna. Arjuna is asking, but there is no Krishna. Who is answering? Not Sri Krishna Uvacha. It is said Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Who is answering? Not Krishna. God is answering. When a teacher is teaching, remember, when a teacher is teaching, at that time the words coming from him, it is not his words. There is a story. The story, it might have happened. Bhatrisa Singhasana. A cowherd boy, here in Texas we call cowboy, while taking the care of the cows for pasturing, and during those days they were taking to forest, and not that we have your ranch and nothing, it was all free. And to tell you, the real ownership of the earth belongs to the cow. You'll say, why? Cow represents all the living beings. Cow represents all the living beings. You'll say, how do you say cow represents all the living beings? There is no creation whose urine is useful, whose stool is useful, whose everything is useful. We the humans, our urine, our stool is not useful for others. And much more. However, so that cowboy, while going, but people, they go together, many cows and many boys. While walking and cows are grazing grass, he found a mount, like small hill, but covered with grass. He sat down there. When he sat down there, he felt something different. And sitting there, he was behaving like a wise person, talking completely differently. If you have read the Holy Bible, transfiguration of Jesus, purpose, Moses on the mount. So he was sitting there, and while coming down, ordinary person. And sitting there, others did not go there. He was sitting and he was talking, and he could give solution to many problems. Slowly people could know when he's sitting there, but when he's coming down, he's an ordinary person. But sitting there, he's doing like this. Then the news came to the king. The king is a historical person. His name is Vikramaditya. And he heard about this boy and came to see him. When he went to him and put some question, he was, and while coming down this, then the king thought, something is there in this place. Let us excavate. When they excavated, they found a royal throne with steps. And on each step, there is like angel statue. And now the king thought, because I'm king, I will see it. When the king went to put the first step, he heard the voice, the angel telling, answer this question, then you put on your step. If you don't answer and try to climb up, I don't want to tell the story further. If you want to hear story further, you can ask Atu Vidyanji or our Pandit Adhyatmananda. They can tell you the stories. While sitting there, this boy, for boy there was no restriction. But for the king there is a restriction. Answer the question, then you go. However, Guru is a principle. Guru is teaching. Guru is teaching, not the individual. That is why people commit mistake. They get attached to the individual, a human being, not to the teaching. This is error in human being. Follow the teaching. Teacher has told, my teacher told, do this. I will do it with complete faith, no compromise. Watch your breath. Be good. I'll work on your own mind and ego. Clean yourself. I'll work. That's all. Running behind the teacher, it will not help you. It will not help you if you don't practice. And most of the time what happens, following the person as a teacher, people get confused, people get deluded, and most of the time they have downfalls. It is said Lord Shiva is the Guru, and Lord Shiva's companion snake. Many times people ask, you have so many snakes around you? People ask, yes, I have snakes around me. So, however, Guru is not human being. Human being is not Guru. Love, that's fine. But your real love is following the teachings. It is said here in this verse, Lord Shiva is telling, Yasya deve para bhakti, yatha deve tatha guru, tasyate kathita hyartha, prakasante mahatmabhihi. Maintain deep love for Guru. Guru's word is God's word. And always remember, if the Guru is telling worldly thing, be careful. Acharya Vinoba Bhave told, the teacher will look at the student will look at the teacher, but both goal is God. Both goal is God, nothing else. If you are looking at the Guru, not looking at God, or not practicing the teachings, you will not get through. Mama rupasi devitvam tutprityartham vadami aham lokopokarakaha prasna na kinapi krita pura. O Devi, O Divine, Now, Lord Shiva is addressing Mother Parvati, O Devi, O Divine, very respectful. Although she is telling, you are my Guru, I am your disciple. The question you asked me, it is not just your question. Lokopokarakaha. This question is intended not only for your knowledge, your understanding, but for the entire creation. You ask this question. I know it. Nobody asked this question before. For your spiritual growth, for your exalted state, I will tell you. Here there is a condition. Lord Shiva is telling, Mama Rupasi Devi. That's why I'll tell you. That means one who is in you, the same one is within me. Otherwise, how can you my power? There is duality. One who is within you is also within me. Lord Shiva, I told in the first 3 verses, Mother Parvati shows the quality of a disciple. Lord Shiva has tested Mother Parvati, is she really ready or not? Modern world, we want everything instant, quick. Yes, Gurudev said Kriya Yoga is the quickest means of success. Gurudev said one can progress quickly, but one should follow. So Lord Shiva is agreeing to speak. Then Lord Shiva is telling, Durlabham trisu lokesu tatsrunusva vadamyaham kinchit gurum bina nanyat satyam satyam vadamite. In these 3 worlds, 3 planes of existence, there is nothing greater than Guru. Nothing greater than the Guru. I stayed with Gurudev. I lived with him. I saw him as a human being. Human being means a special human being. I have seen his divine being, his divine qualities. In the beginning, I was extremely confused. But by his grace, the confusion went away. Whatever he taught, I will not tell that I have followed perfectly, but I have been following. And I experienced the change within me. And whatever spiritual experience I am having through his grace, I believe. And remember, as it is said, Mother Parvati and Lord Shiva, Mother Parvati is the disciple and devoted disciple, and Shiva is the Guru. We should cultivate devotion in our heart. Kriya Yoga has 3 aspects. Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. The word Ishvara Pranidhana is devotion. It is not just meditation. Tapa is meditation. Ishvara Pranidhana is devotion. So without devotion, practice technique, you will get some benefit. But each one of us, we carry impressions from lives after lives, and our mind is how much clean and pure each one of us we know. We should practice faithfully, devotedly, Let us sit with eyes closed for a moment. With deep love, let us think of God and Sri Gurudev. Let us pray to God and Sri Gurudev to bless us, to be a good seeker, a good disciple. O God, O Gurudev, I will cultivate humility and the qualities of the disciple. Bless me to be a good disciple. I will eliminate all my vices with sincere effort. I bow to you again and again. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Let there be peace, progress, and prosperity everywhere. Oh, Amen. Thank you all.